if you look back as to why there is debate around agency of record, people will tell you that it's about money, but actually it's not about money, it's about value. So if I'm an agency of record and I know that I'm going to make, I don't know, R1 million a month out of my client, and I'm going to say it's going to resource in such a way, I'm pretty safe. So the truth of it is, do I have to work that hard for that client? Maybe not as hard as I would if I was sitting on a project by project basis, and clients have worked that out. On the flip side of that, the client should be very important to you because they're making you R1 million a month, and you should be trying much harder for them. So it kind of comes down to your way of thinking. The more fleet of foot businesses are having to become, the more entrepreneurial businesses are becoming, the less happy and comfortable they are from a values perspective with this kind of concept. The downside to me is that stick and carrot is an important, very simple concept. Some people, some agencies work better with a stick approach, which frankly is project based and always under threat, and some people and some agencies work better with the carrot approach of we will work together, we will have a relationship, and so on and so forth, and a partnership. The issue with partnership, which I think is really important, is that a lot of agencies and a lot of clients are using the word partnership, but they are not meaning the word partnership. So if I'm in partnership with you, if you do well, I do well. But obviously if you do badly, I do badly. Now, if you have a client who is happy to work like that, and an agency that is truly happy to work like that, and that means in the good times you're going to make more money and in the bad times you're going to make less money, it can work really, really well. Having said that, partnership means that a client has to allow an agency into its real business thinking, and an agency has to be able to add value to its real business thinking. And what we find so often is that clients isolate the marketing with the agency and talk about their marketing objectives, and they don't talk about their business objectives. Again, flip side of that is that agencies don't ask what the business objectives are, so they don't know. And then an agency will say, well, I can't afford to put the people in the room who've got the ability to ask the question about the business objectives because the client doesn't pay me enough. I don't think that's a way of operating. That's not about partnership. So I'm giving you a very round answer to it works for some people, it works in some situations, and it doesn't work in others. Havas, I think we take it a little bit further, whereby our approach is not one about the client brief from a channel perspective. So I want a TV ad, I want a digital campaign. We leverage it up to what is the business objective, what is the marketing objective, and what is the best way forward for the client. And that could be public relations, it could be an event, it could be that you need to innovate your product somehow. And that is the way that we work, and I think we work from a very honest base. And actually that's what clients want you to do. Sometimes you have to say, this is not a communications problem. I worked years ago with a client where frankly the bottle that they had developed was the reason that they were losing sales. Nothing to do with communication. It was purely an innovative part on their behalf that had gone wrong. The agency's attitude to that was, first of all, well, let's keep making communication around the bottle and telling people how great the bottle is. And then there was a realization that perhaps honesty was the better way to go and go, actually guys, your bottle doesn't work. And the client went, I'm so pleased you've said that. You're absolutely right. The bottle gets taken off the shelf. The product remains the same. The communication becomes around the fantastic stuff that's inside the bottle, not the bottle itself. And everybody wins.